Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Cultic. Last time we ended up going to the grave on hard. Let's see, was this correct? Yes, 7-6 25. So yeah, the grave was next. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like the save system, how it does that. It's very annoying how it just like it has like the auto saves on top, but it's like, yeah, wait. Not the grave. We were in the mine town. We're not in the grave. What the fuck? No, this has to be it, right? I'm so sorry. Because I get the grave mixed up. Because I think the grave is... I hope that didn't crash recording. I swear. Because basically Cultic has this issue where when it's trying to start up, it does this weird thing that really bugs the hell out of me. Where it seems like it's just kind of breaking for some reason. Anyway, yeah, this should be correct. The mine town should be the third level. I can always just go check. You know what I should have done? I should try doing Cultic Extreme pistol start. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. I guess. If anything. I don't know. It feels like something that would be maybe somewhat natural. I guess I'm not burst fire yet because I tried instinctively aiming in. That wasn't very smart. Now was it? This right here, I don't think is the technical way to go. No, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. But once you come over here, zombies should start popping up. And there should be like a total of 79 kills. Oh, boy. We got our secret back here. Maybe a secret. No! How is that not a secret? It's behind a tree. You can't see it. No one would guess that's there. How the hell is that not a secret? That's beyond me. That's beyond my paycheck, I guess. It's funny because like I played. When did My House.wad come out? Like 23, right? 23 and me, maybe. I don't remember, but I think that this car doing this with the light and the My House thing doing that as well. I think maybe I could be wrong. I'm not really certain about this, but I think those might possibly be like a reference to something like a movie. I don't know dead offhand, so don't quote me on that. I'm just saying. Real quick, zombies are annoying. They're not hard, just, well, they do that shit. Usually for me, it's a clean case of I'm just going to use TNT or Molotov because I hate fighting these bastards. Sometimes I'll go for handgun, and if I'm really needing it to just be dead for good, I'll probably end up going for something like shotgun, so that way that it is dead, and I don't have to think about it anymore. I will not be fighting everything, because, god damn it, not only am I not doing 100%, but at the same time, I hate these guys, and I hate this level. I do. I hate the beginning of this level. More specifically, I don't like the beginning of it. By the way, ignore my computer fan going off because that's just what it does sometimes. It's really annoying. Yeah, shotgun is probably going to be your best friend for this one. Not going to lie. Handgun for just decent, okay kills. So that way you don't waste your ammo if you don't really want to waste anything else. But, you know, if you're like me and you're like, you know what, screw it, I want these guys dead forever, then go for shotgun, go for TNT. It don't matter. None of this matters. I was going to say, did we ever come over here? No, we did not. And I could probably use that too, because not only having light around is nice, even though it barely lights anything more than I thought it would. I think it's this way. I think so. Usually you find that campfire and then you go from like, I think to the right of it or whatever, and then that's sometimes, I believe, the correct progress way. Looks like probably it is. Very nice. Okay, whatever. Well, that's gone now. And now I'm on fire. And now I'm on fucking fire. Oh, that's just great. Hello, boys. Nice to see you again. Yeah, can you go away and just leave me alone? I probably shouldn't be wasting shotgun like this. This is why you typically use handgun, because I can just go for headshots, get them at a distance, and just not waste all that ammo for something that honestly is a little bit more precious. And there should be no zombies behind me. If there was, well, then I'm screwed. Because that's going to hurt. Yeah, the fact that they leap, I mean, come on. That's just ridiculous. I love this game, don't get me wrong. They do give you health back, which is nice. But I love this game, dear to death. But did you really got to make them leap? Instead of walkers, they're leapers. Anywho, kind of off topic, slightly. Well, yeah, just something to talk about, I guess. I've been in a FNAF mood recently. Weird, I know. I've never actually done a Let's Play of FNAF, surprisingly enough. Because typically if I'm going to do something like that, it's one of those things where like I would like to do it co-op, but I can't really do it that way because I don't have a splitter mic or a splitter headset thing or anything like that, so not everyone will be able to hear the game, and it's, to me, it's important to be able to hear games like that. And technically I could just do it by myself. It's not a pride thing, you know. Oh, you're just afraid that you'll get scared and then you'll look like a pussy on the internet. And it's like, dude, I already look like a pussy on the internet. I don't have anything to lose. I'm a Let's Player, for God's sakes. My dignity went out by the time I started up this channel like 15 plus years ago. So if there's one thing that if there's three things that me and DSP have in common. One, we started our YouTube channels back in like 2008, 2009, or whenever the hell he started his. Like, we're legacy YouTubers at this point. Unironically, I started my YouTube channel, I think, back like 2008. We're fat. Okay, I'm not that fat. We're just big boned, that's all. We're just big boned. And we also just suck at video games. I mean, you know, that just kind of comes with it. Well, he's much better at video games than I am, but, you know, I wouldn't give him too much credit. Kidding. It'd be weird seeing him play a game like this, though. That'd be interesting. By the way, I know I can do the automatic shot thing because it does work. It's essentially just pretty much just an automatic thing. Ooh, that reminds me. I completely forgot I was doing a Red Steel 2 Let's Play. Holy shit. How can I forget about that? Yeah, I guess for those that like my Red Steel 2 Let's Play, I sincerely apologize for that. I'm going to let you know right now that there's a chance that it might be one of those things where I might not do fully. I've spent who knows how long trying my damnedest to get myself to do that Let's Play. Because like I tried doing a Let's Play way back in the day. I got like a few videos in and something happened. I don't know. I either just got tired of it or something. Which is weird because I like Red Steel 2. I think it's an amazing game. I would love to see it come back on the Switch. I'm not kidding. Like that is something I genuinely would like to see happen. However, as a Let's Play, it's for me it doesn't work out very well as a Let's Play. And I think that has something to do with the fact that it's on Wii, and I'm having to shake the Wiimote and having to put the Wii in a certain position, you know, on the TV, around the TV, whatever. You know, I have to put it around there or something, and then I have to play it a specific way, and it sucks. I don't know what I really want to upgrade. Usually if I'm upgrading anything, it's usually shotgun. This amount of power. Increases knockback for enemies and yourself. I could go for the burst alt fire. It's not necessary, but I mean, it's fine and dandy. There should be a secret, I think, up there, I thought. Wait, I may be thinking of something else. No, this just gets you back up here. Okay, never mind. Don't get me wrong, I would love to finish Red Steel 2, but it's always been that game that I'd rather just casually play on my own time and not do a Let's Play. It's really, really aggravating that I just feel like I can't provide a Let's Play well enough for it. So I'm just going to say this now. There's a chance that it might not get done. I don't mean to make anybody upset, but things happen. You know, there's always better things. And hey, the videos we do have that you guys get to watch of me now playing that game, at least they're there. So we can say that. Yeah, there's where our little secret's going to be at. You got to basically either stack boxes up and climb up that way, or at the very least, go that way, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, I don't want it to end, but I keep forgetting about it, and at the same time, it's on the Wii, and it's really difficult to play a Wii game while you're swinging the Wiimote. Because when I'm swinging the Wiimote, it's just going to knock out the... it's just going to leave the sensor. It's just not going to know that it's even there. And it's... I need to... Why am I not crouch jumping? You should know this. You play shooter games. You should know this. Funny enough, I've never beaten Half-Life. I know. That's not really that funny, I guess, but just something interesting, I guess. I've never beaten any of the Half-Lives. I guess I never had a full life. Come back here, we get a new gun. We get the Sten. Mark 50. Pretty good gun. All things considered. Not bad. I think it uses a pistol ammo, though, so be careful. You motherfucker. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you can jump over that. But yeah, it does use a pistol ammo, of course, but at the same time, it's a submachine gun. But at the same time, it's fine and dandy. It shoots faster than a pistol. I guess you could say maybe it does a bit more damage. I can't really tell if it really does or not. That's death, by the way. I'm 300% certain that's death. I think I remember trying to do that back in the day, and I was like, why did I die? And it's like, well, I wonder why. You jump down a massive pit, and then when you jump down said pit, all of a sudden Springtrap's there, and it's like, what the fuck? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I guess back on the topic of FNAF stuff, I've been watching... At first, I don't know where it came from. I don't know how or why. I think Springtrap came to Dead by Daylight, first. And then I was like, I haven't paid attention to FNAF stuff in a while. And then, I started watching videos about it. I thought he looked pretty cool in Dead by Daylight. I thought his lobby animations were really neat. I think those are really fun. And it kind of just put me in a little bit of a mood. I'm like, Springtrap's pretty fucking sick. Character design wise, everything. I like him. I like Springtrap's, the idea of him or whatever. I think it's a pretty cool character, pretty cool villain, all things considered. Fuck this. I got a double headshot there. You see that? That was beautiful. Anyway, so that got me in a little bit of a mood, and then I watched a whole 7-hour video. Well, actually, first I watched the FNAF movie. Because I was kind of slightly in the mood of FNAF, and I'm like, well, it's time to finally watch this damn thing. So I watched it. It's an alright piece of FNAF stuff, but in my opinion, as a movie, I didn't really care much for it. It just, for me personally, just felt like it kind of went all over the place. I know, who am I to talk, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. By the way, they give you Molotovs here, most likely because they want you to throw Molotovs. Because there's a bunch of enemies in the next room. So, you want to have a barbecue, then there you go. I absolutely adore this game. There's a certain few levels that are going to come up later. They're going to be really obnoxious, though. Not going to lie. There's a few that are going to get really annoying. But other than that, it's still pretty damn good. Can I jump through that window to get there? Because there's a piece of board... No, that's right. You got to go the other... That's duh. How can I possibly forget this? Probably because I'm blind. Not really, I don't know. I don't know why I can't see anything. I suck at looking, I guess. Not really paying much attention. Yeah, it's a grave. With a bunch of bodies. Most likely zombies, because they're probably burning them alive. Hold on, I gotta itch my arm real quick. Speaking of zombie stuff, not back to FNAF, but... Oh, well, I guess slightly back to FNAF, just real quick, just to finish it off. But I watched a whole 7-hour video talking about FNAF lore. And now I kind of feel caught up. Everything up to, basically... Pizzeria, I think it was. So it's not Security Breach or anything like that. Never played those, by the way. Never played the Steel Wool games yet. I kind of half want to. The end of the ball pit looks pretty scary, so I'll give it that. But speaking of zombie stuff... I don't know when I'll probably do it, but I would like to try out Resident Evil 5 on professional with a fresh start and see how difficult that game is on professional or whatever the hardest difficulty setting was for that game. RE4 had professional, and that one wasn't too bad. Professional in RE4 Remake, though, oof, god damn. Like, that shit's hard. You want to talk about hard? That shit's hard. Alright, so this big guy, our little friend, I like to just kind of do this. It works. Kills him. I don't have to deal with him. So, I'll take it. He's not too bad. He seems scary at first because you're like, oh, crap. And speaking of oh, crap, where'd you guys come from? Oh, yeah, you can also knock out hatches out of the air. That's a thing you can do. You can definitely do that in RE4 as well. Yes. Not technically, you can. Don't know why I have to be so weird about saying things, but that's just how I am. Anyway, so I think it'd be kind of cool to try it out and see if I can get through it. I even told my friend, I need to mention this real quick, back on my update video, my idea video. I was the one that said maybe I'll do it around like 1,000 sub special for the hardcoring thing. And then he's the one that mentioned it should be 10. So I should just go back and reiterate and just write that as a comment to let people know that, hey, technically I started that comment, so don't anybody, going after him or saying that it's his, or, you never know. I don't want anybody thinking anything bad, I guess. I'm just saying the conversations that we have. So I like to be as honest and truthful as I can. Yeah, there's a ghost up there. I'll deal with that in a second. Once I deal with these guys that I missed. Why do I suck at aiming when I'm up close? But as soon as I'm far away, it's like I'm just dead shot. Dead shot daiquiri in this bitch. So, chainsaw guy. Just fantastic. Lovely. Not only that, but of course with ghosts. God damn it. Go away. Dickhead. Yeah, ghosts are not fun to fight. At all. Anyway, I think like a fresh start pistol type thing or whatever would be kind of neat to try out. And I was telling my friend, like, hey, we should do it as like a co-op playthrough, like for hardcoreing. And he's like, no, fuck that. So, there goes that idea. I mean, I could probably still try to do it myself, but still. I would like to do RE4 Remake hardcoreing. I mean, considering the fact that I literally called Gen 3 The Impossible, which is, by the way, for those that are in the know or maybe not in the know, I'm a big Bioshock guy, so Bioshock is considered... Oh, here's Reverse Fire, by the way. Bioshock, I consider my favorite game. Nowadays, it's just mostly just because of... by proxy. My favorite games kind of just switch between. It's whatever I'm playing at the time. I'm like, oh, this is really fun. But if I had to just, like I said, by proxy, choose, I usually just say, yeah, it's just mainly Bioshock. Bioshock 1 specifically. But anyway, it's a reference to Andrew Ryan saying, he chose the impossible to build Rapture at the bottom of the ocean, that kind of thing. And hardcoring is actually a reference to Bioshock as well, because there's a trophy or achievement you can get called Historian, where you collect all the audio diaries, and I was like, And I even made my profile picture the achievement logo that you get. There's no reason to burst fire unless you're just fighting somebody with max, like, tank health or whatever. There's really no, like I said, there's really no true reason to be using burst much. It's not a bad modification, but for enemies like that, it just kind of begs the question, why bother? Back on topic, but yeah, my profile picture for hardcoring is actually a picture of... Son of a bitch. God, I could do that all over again. That's what happens. Probably a good idea I do these in one video, right? Yeah, there it goes, crashing. It's not responding. It's just what it does. I don't know why it's been doing that. Probably a driver issue, if anything. Because I did get, like, Darksiders on PC recently. It fucked everything up, so... I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Anywho, so the hardcorean profile picture is a reference to I Chose the Impossible achievement, which is basically beat Survivor on Vita, or beat Survivor with no Vita chambers, which happened to be my first ever guide on that channel. And I like going back to watch it every once in a while, that specific guide. Not fully, but I just go back and I reminisce about, like, man, I was way cooler back then. I was like, the lower quality mic makes everything. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely adore watching people I used to like Yeah, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I got out of the hard place. Now I just need something hard inside me. Oh, I forgot about that. Fucking A, I forgot that was it. How did you both not... Oh, he can kick it. Oh, fuck. Maybe that's why. You know, I never really thought to kick dynamite before, but... Actually, I think you can... Probably not. It gave me an idea at the very least. That's pretty cool. Alright, so... I can't believe I forgot about that stuff. Yeah, you know, I like going back to watch my stuff every once in a while. I know that sounds like an ego trip. I really wouldn't say it's ego-based, but it's just more so like... I like seeing how I used to be. And yeah, like I said, or what I was about to say was I watch SGV and I love their older content when their mic quality was shit. And they're so uppity about, you know, quality these days. And it just, for me, kind of takes away from the fun of videos like that. As stupid as that sounds, it's like, dude, you're just being a greedy asshole. Because, like, all you want them to suck. You want them to have shitty mic quality still. Not necessarily, but I feel like the mic quality kind of adds to the humor just a little bit. As weird as that sounds. There's something about it. It's like a very classic retro feel. It's hard to describe. Besides, I feel like their type of humor changed. Like, I just really don't vibe with them anymore. Because Johnny just is super fucking quiet. Like, you can't hear him because the mic quality is ass. Not that it's ass, but like that whoever's editing it, you know, whether it be Elliot or whatever, just, I feel like they just don't know how to turn up the goddamn audio. So I have to turn up my audio on my speakers, and then Matt's loud as fuck. So then, like, when he talks, I gotta turn it back down again because he's too fucking loud, and they won't change it ever. And it sucks. I hate it. And Johnny's just too fucking quiet. And he usually used to be one of the funnier ones too. And then Matt was always my favorite, but I know he's always been an asshole. I know he's always been kind of like a dick of the group, but he's just constant political shit now. It's just really aggravating. Like back then, there might have been like a slight little political joke here and there, but it was nothing that was like, oh my god, he's doing it again, you know. Nowadays, it's like, oh, here we fucking go again. You know, talking about this, that, and the other. It's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I really don't. I don't like to hear that stuff that often. Just saying. I mean, that stuff is normally depressing anyway, but it's just like, I really don't want to hear it come from my Let's Players. Especially ones that are kind of, well, he's kind of an ass. Just saying. And then Elliot used to not talk, like, ever, but now he does, and he's just so, I don't know, he kind of has, like, that fat, loud guy funny humor to him now. It's just like, ugh. It's hard to explain, but millennial, I'm a millennial too, but, you know, just meme humor type thing. It's like, either way. That's it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys for the next level. And, of course, as always, take care, everybody.